Imagine a vast dark forest, complete silence, midnight, and countless floating lights moving through the darkness. An ordinary man would have trembled in fear. But this was no ordinary man. This was the great Siddha Yogi, the mighty Shri Machhindranath. It is believed that listening to, reading, or reciting this sacred chapter with faith protects a person from negative energies, spirit disturbances, and unseen fears. After receiving the divine blessings of Goddess Hinglai, Shri Machhindranath continued his journey and entered the vast forest region, known as Baramala. That night, he stayed in a small temple located inside a forest village. Around midnight, he noticed strange movements outside the temple. Countless flickering lights were moving in every direction. Within moments, the Nath realized that these were not ordinary lights, but wandering spirits and ghostly beings. At that moment, a thought arose in his mind. These spirits may someday become useful in the work of divine knowledge. With this intention, Machhindranath used the mystical Spashastra spiritual force. Instantly, all the spirits became frozen in place. None of them could move even a single step. Those spirits had a daily rule. Every night they had to appear before their king, Vetal. But when they failed to arrive that night, Vetal became suspicious and sent other spirits to search for them. On the way, the searching spirits found the trapped ghost army helplessly stuck to the ground. "What happened to you?" they asked. The trapped spirits replied fearfully, "We do not understand. Some immensely powerful Siddha Yogi has bound us here. Please go into the village and investigate." The spirits searched throughout the village. Finally, inside the temple, they saw Shri Machhindranath resting peacefully. His radiant face, his divine yogic aura, and the sacred Nath ornaments on his body. Seeing his spiritual brilliance, the spirits immediately understood. This is the Siddha Yogi who has trapped our companions. The spirits respectfully appeared before him and said, "O great Yogi, please release our spirit brothers. King Vetal has sent us to request their freedom." But Machhindranath calmly refused. The spirits became angry and warned him, "You have insulted the mighty Vetal King. The consequences will be terrible." After giving this warning, they returned to Vetal and told him everything. Hearing the entire story, Vetal was consumed with rage. He immediately ordered his commanders, "Gather the entire ghost army. That yogi must be taught a lesson." Within moments, terrifying spirit armies from all 8 dark realms gathered there in massive numbers. Horrifying screams echoed through the forest. The entire ghost army charged toward Machhindranath. Yet the great Nath remained completely fearless. He took sacred ash into his hands, empowered it with divine mantras, and created a powerful Vajra protective shield around himself. An invisible spiritual circle formed around him instantly. No matter how hard the spirits attacked, they could not even come near him. They threw giant trees, massive rocks, and unleashed terrifying illusions. But all their powers became useless before the Siddha Yogi. Then the 8 spirit kings took gigantic terrifying forms. They gathered huge piles of wood, trees, and dry grass and set the entire place on fire. Within moments, massive flames surrounded the forest. But Shri Machhindranath invoked the sacred Jalastra. Instantly, the fire was extinguished. Then he unleashed Agniastra, surrounding the ghost army with a storm of divine flames. The spirits became terrified and disappeared into the darkness. But to completely defeat them, Machhindranath once again used the power of Spashastra. Countless spirits immediately became immobilized and fell helplessly to the ground. Even then, Vetal and the 8 spirit leaders refused to surrender. Vetal launched a furious attack. The other spirit chiefs tried desperately to capture the Nath. At that moment, Machhindranath strengthened his divine protection and unleashed the power of Vatakashan Shakti. The entire spirit army became weak and unstable. Then he released the mighty Danavastra. Terrifying demonic energies emerged from the weapon and crushed the ghost army completely. The 8 spirit leaders collapsed to the ground. Vetal himself began writhing in unbearable pain. Realizing their defeat, the spirit kings finally surrendered and cried out, "O great Nath, please forgive us. Save our lives. From this day onward, we shall remain your servants." Then Shri Machhindranath said, "The sacred Sharbari mantras that I create must always receive your support. Whoever chants these mantras with faith, you must help them achieve success. The spirit kings bowed down and accepted his command. After that, Machhindranath released all the trapped spirits from his mystical control. The entire spirit world became joyful. All the spirits bowed before him and chanted loudly, "Victory to Shri Machhindranath! Victory to the Navnaths!" The sound echoed throughout the forest. The spirit leaders then ordered their armies. Whoever chants the sacred mantras given by the Nath, you must assist them faithfully. After taking a few more sacred promises from them, Machhindranath allowed all the spirits to leave peacefully. Thus, the great Siddha Yogi Shri Machhindranath conquered even the most terrifying spirits through divine, spiritual power and transformed them into forces that served sacred wisdom. The regular reading, chanting, or listening of these sacred chapters of Shri Navnath Bhaktisar is believed to remove fear, protect against negative energies, and bring spiritual strength into one's life. It is said that in homes where the stories of the Navnaths are heard regularly, divine protection and positive energy always remain present. Through faithful listening, desires are fulfilled, obstacles begin to disappear, inner courage awakens, and the blessings of the Navnaths remain with the devotee forever. So continue listening to these sacred chapters regularly with devotion and faith. Thank you for becoming a part of this spiritual devotional journey. We shall meet again in the next mysterious and divine chapter of the Navnaths. Until then, victory to Shri Navnath Maharaj. Thus ends Shri Navnath Bhaktisar, Chapter 5 complete.